Am I the asshole? I told her I no longer wanted to be friends out of nowhere. So me and this girl knew each other since freshman year of college. We met in art 1101. I wouldn't say we were the closest friends, but we had each other's numbers and would talk through text outside of class. Skip forward 2 years and it's my 22nd birthday. We had hung out one time to get dinner with a few other classmates before my 22nd birthday, but that was it. Still maintaining a connection through Instagram. The day before my 22nd birthday, she was on the phone with me planning outfits and what we should wear before we went out. We were talking about matching and how we were going to have so much fun. The next day, my birthday comes, I don't hear anything from her. She doesn't text or call, and I never got an explanation. I brushed it off thinking maybe she was busy, and luckily I had other friends I could celebrate with. Another year goes by. I decide to invite her out with a few of my other friends to my apartment for a pregame before we go out. She comes over and starts commenting on how she hates the brand Fashion Nova and people who put bottles on the top of their cabinets. I was wearing Fashion Nova, and I had a bottle on the top of my cabinet. I awkwardly laughed and said I love Fashion Nova and then pointed to the top of my cabinets. She just shrugged her shoulders, then changed the subject. I see her eyes looking around my apartment. The apartment I was staying in at the time had the bohemian vibe to it, still very girly, but not much in it since I was still a college student. "You're such a girly girl," is what she says after I watch her eyes trace every corner of my place. Her comment was so simple yet it felt like it was laced in judgment. I just responded, "Yeah, I guess so." At the time I was a bit more insecure and never wanted to never bump heads. She rolled her eyes and laughed. In the first few minutes of being in my place, she managed to throw shade at me 3 times. Skipping to my 23rd birthday. I decided to invite her, hoping that she would actually show, considering that she hadn't shown up to any of my birthdays before that. And I mean none of them. 20 minutes 22. I booked a reservation at a nice restaurant and invited my best friend, her, and my neighbor at the time. She shows up and we all start eating. Once the meal is over, she tells me, "Oh, you got me right. Since you know I never carry my card." I did not know that she never carried her card. And now not only was I supposed to cover my own dinner, but hers as well. I pay for it. A few weeks go by and she calls me asking if I want to go out with her. She tells me she will tell me when to call my Uber since she would get hers at the same time. So I believed her. Once my Uber came, I went to the club by myself at night. I ended up waiting for her since I found out she had never actually ordered it. Waiting for 20 minutes with men harassing me. I texted her how I was uncomfortable and about to leave, and her response was, "A baddie should be comfortable being by herself, so am I the asshole."